What's going on, guys? JFC here. We're back. We had a lot of stuff in packs, believe it or not. The pack weight is atrocious right now. We'll talk about what everything's looking like for the market as well in terms of like supply and prices right now on a Saturday night / Sunday morning, depending on when you're watching this video. So I opened all my saved packs. If you missed it, you can go to the live section on my channel and you can watch the VOD back. Yeah, it was like 250 something packs we opened, plus all the upgrades later. It's probably 300 and something packs in total. A couple of little gems in there if you want to check it out. We have an 8111 to open right now. I'm just going to do it right now because I don't want to wait. And I want a blue really badly. We're not going to get one. That's okay. That's okay. 8111 get 84 Reese James. That's horrible. If you guys don't want to deal with trading at all, you guys can go to the link in my description. Go to u7buy.com. They're a fast and very, very reliable coin service. The 5% tax is also covered. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Thank you to U7Buy for sponsoring the video. Now let's get back to it. Okay, so for content, though, we actually got a really good day of content. First of all, though, I did lie. I'm crafting Mbappe. You might be saying I talked a lot of shit about it, and like I am not going to craft it. And what made you change your mind? And nothing really made me change my mind. I still think it's not worth it to do. I definitely think it's not worth it for like 99% of players. For me, though, I already had the tradable version. I wanted a bunch of coins liquid. I'm gonna put a lot of coins into upgrade packs, like more than you should, right? Just for content and the fun and that kind of thing. See if I can pack anything really, really good. So I need something to put all my fodder into. And honestly, I didn't really feel like crafting Pogba, Hugo Sanchez. I don't have a place for him in the squad. I was just like, okay, this is the only card that's gonna like definitively make my team. So I did not really change my mind on it. It's just like the fact that I'm putting so much into upgrades that I'm just gonna craft him, even though you probably shouldn't. We got the 85x3 midfielders today. This pack is just like, for the most part, not worth it. Like, it's an 85 rated squad. 85s are like, 10,000+ coins right now. You're looking at it from scratch, 100,000 plus. Like, obviously, it's probably not worth it. But then again, it's probably one of your better chances at a team of the year. So is it worth it? I mean, no. But at the same time, if you do it, I can't really be mad at you because it is one of your best chances to back a team of the year. And the team of the years are extremely hard to pack, and they're all extremely meta. So if you just pack one, you're looking really good. We got Xabi Alonso today as well. Very good card, actually. High, 6 foot, 4'4". As a box-to-box midfielder, I don't think it's quite maybe fast enough. Plus, the shooting isn't amazing. It's decent, but the finishing, you want to have that up a little bit. But there's definitely a spot in a team for many people. I think as a DM, even though he has high, it's not going to be bad. Yeah, the icon effect, the interceptions being 91 is great. I think there's a role for this card. I don't mind this SBC. I don't mind it at all. And then we got draft objectives, which I think is big. I think it is for a couple of reasons. One being it's just fun. I really always like when they add a draft stuff in. I played a couple. You get a Dudek. There's like three or four cards you're gonna get for free, plus a 584, 8111. I got the other 8111 I just opened here. Just free stuff for doing the draft. And we're gonna get a draft token every single day for an 82 rated squad. And that actually is gonna mean something for the market. We'll talk about that in a little bit too. I mean, look at Futbin. The team of the year cup 2 days ago when I did not make my video, just with some good stuff there. Day we login upgrade, another 83 times 10 tomorrow, and another 584 the next day, plus 85 times 3. I'll open those in the video that day. We'll take a look at the market in a sec, but first we've got leaks. Not too many, but Jorginho as a flashback SBC is added to come. We looked at this on stream. If these are his card stats, they're not going to be amazing, but I don't know if they're going to be. I feel like they could juice a little bit better than that. Maybe it's Prem tax though. Sometimes they kind of hesitate to juice Prem cards a lot in SBCs, but we'll just have to see. I hope that's just not the official stats. And we got the Future Stars card design. This is just a concept of Gavi. There's no leaks for him, but I would assume, we have not seen a Gavi. He probably would make sense to be in the Future Stars. Very cool card design. Very cool. Future Stars design is always great. The question is Future Stars going to come this Friday? Is it going to be literally immediately after Team of the Year? We're going to get the release of Future Stars. That would be pretty crazy. I don't know. Have they done that in the past? I feel like there's always a week gap. Maybe I could be wrong. But we have a bunch of leaks for it right now in terms of just like the design, the swap tokens, this as well. 85 times 10 packs are back. They'll be in the Future Stars swaps. We're getting some pack leaks for that too. So it seems like it could be coming this Friday. And if so, I mean, great for us because we're just have like nonstop content. And Future Stars was a good promo last year, I think. I think they had swaps in it again last year too. It was a good promo. A couple things to remind you guys about. PL Player of the Month, we should see a winner soon. I think this week sometime. Should see a winner on that. Also, alternate reality icons, we've still not seen a word about. So I don't know if they're coming this Team of the Year promo. Looks like they're not going to. They could possibly be coming during Future Stars, maybe. That's like my best guess. I don't know why they added them to the code, and then we've just not seen them. But it looks like we're not going to see them. There's still rumors around when Team of the Year icons could be back in packs. So they could be back in packs today. But once again, no word from EA on any of that, which is a little odd. But, okay, let's look at the market. I didn't talk about Utgla because not much to talk about. Just kind of a fodder card, really. But right now, the market rising. Definitely rising right now. You look at Gold Mbappe's out of packs, 800,000 coins. Ginola, 1.29. Remember him being, you know, right around that 1.2 market. Even then, it was getting a little high. Team of the Years are a different story. You know, they're getting packed more and more, so they're not doing amazing. Not doing bad, though. This is probably right now, because it's a Saturday night, the market's usually pretty high right now, because people are, you know, people still have to buy Weekend League teams and play. I think we'll see people finish Weekend League, sell their teams to put a few 100,000 coins into upgrades, get a Team of the Year, and then buy back their teams later with a lot of inflation because people are going to be opening packs with FIFA points right now. It's happening. Elite packs in the store, by the way. These packs are really good. They're 150,000 coins, 3,000 FIFA points. You can't see because my face cam's in the way, but they're 26 rare gold players. It's like a 100k pack, basically, plus a 50k pack added on. It's also a guaranteed walkout pack, and it's tradable. I think this is probably one of the better packs in the store, honestly, and people are going to be opening FIFA points right now. This is one of the best packs. You get 12 per account. It's 36,000 FIFA points worth. You're not going to run out of them. Like the semi-casual person who's just opening some FIFA points, you know, that's going to add a lot of coins to the market. So I'm expecting to see, after we get a little bit of a sell-off, we're going to see that rise. You know, last year, it was a week after Team of the Year. That was when the market was, I think, at its highest point of the entire year, outside of like October, because obviously the market's at its highest point at the beginning of the game. But if we look at last year, we've done this a couple times in the channel. Let's look at Ginola's price last year. Look at his like graph here. His highest point was this next Friday. I think getting to this next weekend is going to be when the market's at its highest point. And then after that, I don't know. Last year, it was a huge crash. There's a couple reasons for that. I don't necessarily know if we're going to see the same level of crash that we saw last year. Yeah, I think what the best thing is probably going to be just in terms of risk assessment. If you've not bought your team yet, Sunday sell-off, decent time, and then sell like next Friday. I think that's not a bad idea. Finish Weekend League on that Friday if you can, and then sell that Friday. That should be like one of the highest points of the market this year, probably. Obviously, things are a lot different than last year. EA are doing a very good job of giving people coins. You know, it's no coincidence that they've added that draft token upgrade like a couple weeks, 3 weeks before a crash could happen. And I don't think it's a coincidence, because we usually see the Team of the Year market go crazy over like the course of this coming week, and then maybe a week later we see it start to crash. And when they added the last draft token upgrade, that was like 2.5, 3 weeks before the pre-Team of the Year crash. So EA are trying to give people coins to prevent that from happening. They also, I think, thought the market was too cheap. And I think that they're realizing now more, it seems like to me, with this Team of the Year pack weight, the Team of the Year prices, a lot of the card prices on the market, that the market being as cheap as it was for the beginning of this year is not like what they want to do. It's not what they want to do. Looking right here, this Team of the Year, I mean, you're looking at the cheapest one being Courtois, obviously. And after that, Luka Modric at 1.1 million coins. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Every single Team of the Year you can pack that's not the goalkeeper is over 1 million coins. How many are over 2 million coins, or right around? I mean, you can count Hakimi's 1.9, basically. Hakimi, Benzema, Mbappe, Messi, De Bruyne, Haaland. I mean, they're all above 2 million coins. That's very expensive. That's more expensive than I expected. And I'm starting to wonder if EA kind of like the market being this high. I genuinely think that they might be kind of doing a little bit of a change in the way they have made their game, right? We've seen really just last year and the beginning of this year, the market was so cheap. There's a lot of cards that have come out recently that are just not as cheap as usual. Now, obviously, you can still get cards like an Inform Mars, right? It's 31k. He'll be decent for you, for sure. Like, you can definitely get cheaper players in this game, but the top end are so expensive. And we might have to shift our thinking a little bit into what the market might do. Now, also, on the flip side of that, when the market's really expensive, cards crash extremely hard, right? That's just how it works. When the number's higher, they crash more. So when you're looking at guys like De Bruyne's 2.7 million. That's outrageous, by the way. Hakimi's 1.8. Like, when you want to buy these Team of the Years, yeah, I think Sunday sell-off's not a bad time. And then you'll be looking at, like, over the course of next weekend, the Team of the Year should be at probably their highest point of the year. And after that, I don't like, honestly, being in a lot of them. These are so expensive. They're so expensive. And obviously EA control the market, right? So if you're of the opinion that, you know, looking at the past, we've seen EA have seemed like they've wanted to keep the market cheaper. That could possibly not be a thing anymore. If they still want to make that market cheap, these Team of the Years are way too expensive. Way too expensive. So we kind of just need to look at like this next like week of FIFA is super interesting to look at, because I'm very curious to see how much they're going to do in terms of coin draining, in terms of things going into packs, how the market's going to react. They obviously try to control the market, right? It's what EA do. That's their job. I'm really curious to see how it reacts and moves, because it's gonna be some interesting things to look at here. Now let's go to Fodder. Speaking of interesting things, there's definitely some interesting things to look at here for Fodder. There really is. We talked about on stream the 84s and 86s are probably going to be the ratings that I would like the most at around this time, and they are. 89s are up still a ton, same with 88s, and 87s are even up a little bit. Our 91 rateds, if you held, good job, because if you remember that night, or the day I was streaming yesterday, they went down to like 67, 68k when Mane came out and Mbappe was already out. Thing is there's not many in packs. There's just Lewandowski. That's it. There's just almost no way that with people crafting Mbappe, like his price wasn't going to go up, or the 91 prices weren't going to go up, and they are 75k. So if you bought 91s, crazy profit on them. Good job. And the funny part is, I didn't even really think about this until somebody put it in the comments. Without that person in the comments, I wouldn't have even really thought about of it being an idea or not. I wish I knew who put it in the comments exactly. But yeah, a great investment. I mean, we've made like 16k a card on each one. I mean, that's crazy. Wish I would have bought more. I only bought like 5 or 6. But for buying now, I think we're going to see SBCs all week, really, just in terms of like 85 times 3s. We could probably see another icon or hero pack. We haven't seen a hero pack in a while, so we could be due. We could be due for one of those. So maybe we'll get one on Monday. If that's the case, I would look at 86s maybe. I feel like the best ratings to buy still 86s and 84s. It's not the most amazing investment, I think, this weekend, but I still think club stocking is worth it. I do. Because like worst case scenario, you lose like 1,000 coins in an 86. Best case scenario is they go up to like 19,000. I think it's a worth it investment. Personally, I do. So what are you guys thinking though? What do you think about this Team of the Year? I think most people have said that it's pretty mid. I think that's what most people have said. You know, and this Foot Donkey year is not wrong. You know, upgrades changed from 8 cards instead of 12. Lowest pack weight in years. This is probably the lowest since maybe FIFA 17, I want to say. No repeatable icon or hero SPC to recycle fodder. Honorable mention squad's a bit underwhelming. I mean, I think the honorable mention squad's pretty good. Yeah, when you see people like Danny Aaron spent 800,000 FIFA points and got Courtois, I believe that was what it was. Maybe it was even 1 million FIFA points with 1 Courtois. I mean, that's pretty insane. You know, that makes me wonder about the trajectory of the market that they want to take, because the more supplied these Team of the Years are going to be, obviously the less they would be. So yeah, I think the next week is going to be like, we need to really pay attention to what's going on. Like, instead of seeing the rise that we see this week into like this weekend, and then the crash maybe a weekend or 2 after that, it could be a lot different, and we just kind of need to pay attention. You know, every year is different. EA have handled this year a lot differently than most years, because there's a lot of new things, a lot of store packs, SBCs, and stuff that we've never seen before. Let me know what you guys think of Team of the Year, WL mid. You know, always curious to hear what you guys have to say. Love you all. See you next video very, very soon. Peace.